Hey, what's going on, VC? Christian here, front to back vinyl, back with another video. Doing a thread response for my friend Bozz over at That Vinyl channel. He is celebrating, he just hit 3,000 subscribers, and to celebrate, he's doing a thread. He wants us to spell out 3 grand in albums, cassettes, CDs, whatever format you want. But it can either be the band name or the artist's name. You get the idea. Anyway, ready to go. Uh, Picked out some good ones that I don't show all the time. So, okay, 3 grand. So the letter T. This is Pete Townshend's Scoop 3. Again, this is part of his series, the Scoop series of, his demos and stuff. This is a 3 record set. It's on this blue vinyl. All 3 of them are on the same color vinyl. I don't want to take it out, but again, this is more demos stuff. This is some of his later solo stuff, like stuff from Iron Man and Psychodelic, I think. But this one's a hard one to find. This one you don't find very often. This one cost me a pretty penny. This one, I believe it's an import only. And again, Pete Townsend, just one of the most brilliant artists, guitar players, even vocalist too. I love his vocals. So letter T. Letter H, I'm going to show Debbie Harry. Rockbird. This is one of her solo albums on the Geffen Records label. I don't know if she really had any hits off of this one, but I know that there are many variants of this cover with the color of the lettering. I've seen one that's like a turquoise color, red, you know, kind of a nice thing. I don't know if I want to go collecting all of them, but some people do. But Debbie Harry, she looks really great on this cover. Great album. So Debbie Harry. Okay, letter R. We're going to show The Romantics, Rhythm Romance. I think this is like their 4th album. Not sure. It's on that label, that Nemperor Records label. Only hits I know of is like What I Like About You, and then I think it's the 3rd or 4th album. It got Talking in Your Sleep. This is the album right after that one. I don't think it had any hits on it, but it's nice to have just to complete the collection of Romantics. Great band. Okay, letter E. First letter E. We're going to show. This is X Hex. This is a band put together by, I believe it's Mary Timony. Yeah, it's Mary Timony is the main artist. I forget who the other ones are. I'm thinking of Carrie Brownstein, but she was in another band with her. I don't know, she might be in this. I'm not sure. But this one is fronted by Mary Timony from the band Helium. This is an album that I got earlier this year. Really good, sort of really upbeat, sort of punk rock kind of music. Really cool. Custom label. So yeah, it's X Hex. The other E I'm going to show Elastica. This is a killer album. I think they only put out 2 albums. This is their first album, and this one has the hit Connection on it. Wish I could have seen them back in the day, because I was going to clubs and seeing these bands back in the day. I never got to see them, but yeah, Connection was the big hit off of this one. So yeah, I'm gonna spin this one. I haven't played this in a while. Love Elastica. Okay, the letter G. We're in the word grand now. So grand. This is one you don't see very often. This is Barry Goudreau. Solo album. I think he was one and only solo album. Barry was the second guitar player in Boston, the band Boston, and this is basically sort of Boston's lost album. I'll show you. I look at the members. We got Brad Delp on vocals and Sib Hassan, the drummer. So it's basically it's 3/4 of Boston, and this I just noticed it's a gold stamp promo. But I mean, basically, this is like a Boston album. Really great record. You know, this came out in that period. You know, after Don't Look Back, where Boston was sort of figuring itself out. But yeah, this is a really solid album. Barry Goudreau. So that's the letter G. The letter R, I'm going an oldie but a goodie. I thought I would dig this out. This is the Rolling Stones, or Satanic Majesty request. This is the lenticular cover, which is really cool. Original press on the London record. Of course, you know, this is sort of their answer to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And it's got some great stuff on it. A lot of people didn't like it, but I think it's turned out to be a classic. It's got like She's a Rainbow and 10,000 Light Years from Home and 2000 Man, which is a great song, Ace Frehley, and it covered that on the Dynasty records many years later. I always mention that. But yeah, Rolling Stones with the lenticular cover. So cool. The letter A in Grand. I'm going to show one of my favorite records. This is America Homecoming. My original copy, I played it to death. It was beat to hell. So I got this really great music on vinyl pressing. I believe I think it's a double album on 45 RPM. I'm not sure, but I think it's on yellow vinyl, yeah. But it's a great record. It's got Ventura Highway on it, and To Each His Own, and Don't Cross the River. Yeah, this is on sort of a butterscotch, orangey kind of color. Super nice pressing. Music on vinyl always does a great job. But let me show you the back cover as long as I'm showing it. And show you the insert. This has a huge trifold cover there. Yeah, this version of Venture Highway is different than the one you hear on the radio. It's more like a single track vocal. It's an isolated single track vocal. It's really cool. Give me 2 seconds to put this back in the sleeve. Okay, so that's A in Grand. The letter N, I just thought I'd pull out one you don't see very often. This is Nazareth, Expect No Mercy. It's got somebody's name on the bottom there. Oh, this is one I don't see very often, so I was like, well, I don't see it very often. I'm going to grab it anyway. Nazareth, love this stuff. Expect No Mercy. And on the A&M label, let's see if I can see what year this came out. 1971. So yeah, love that cover. I think it's artwork looks like Frank Frazetta. I might be wrong. Looks just like his work. But Nazareth, you can't go wrong with early Nazareth. So good. And last but not least, the letter D in Grand. I'm going to show a great record. This is Poems, Prayers, and Promises by John Denver. Still in the shrink with this really nice hype sticker on it. Of course, the Sunshine on My Shoulders was a huge hit. Take Me Home, Country Road, My Sweet Lady. He also does a great version of Junk by Paul McCartney, and he does the Beatles' Let It Be, I believe. For me, this is probably my favorite album by John Denver. I don't have everything by him, but this is like a mint RCA Victor pressing. So that's it. All right, everybody. I'll put a link to Bozz's thread below. Everybody go over there, give him a sub if you haven't already. Jump on this thread. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, thanks, Bozz. Thanks for putting this on. Really a lot of fun. See everybody in the next one. Bye.